Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are doing the plan with me of the vertical planner, which is my everyday one that I actually use in real life. And I have decided that I wanted to use the Dark Botanicals sticker book. This is the one from Happy Planner. It goes with the planner that I purchased. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that the pages are pretty blank. Happy Planner pages seem to come in one of two types. One type is very colorful, very thematic, it goes with it. And the other type is this one, which is, it has some little black dots. Because they're very aware as a company that this is where they get a lot of their secondary sales, right, is these stickers. But they're so pretty. So even though I don't need to match it to the theme, they're just really nice stickers. And I got sucked in by the marketing. So that's going to happen. So I know I want to stick with that color. The color theme of the book as a whole is very dark, a lot of dark pinks. And I think I decided to splash it up a bit with some of these mixes that have the dark pinks and the oranges in with the greens just to keep it a little bit warmer. So I grabbed some of these. They're like peony, tulip-y style. It is not tulip time where I am. The snowbank in front of my house is taller than I am, but you know, it is whatever I want in Plannerland. Plannerland. That's where all the pretty things are. So yeah, just a general flip through. I don't think I pull much more out of here for this one. This was the first one I recorded this evening, so it's kind of my warm-up one. Sorry, guys. While I'm looking, oh yes, I do pull out some poppies. I don't think I use them because they're a little bit quieter in color. They aren't quite as rich as the stickers I've already pulled and the ones that are in the book. But I was determined to pull them out. Sorry. So while I'm pulling out stickers that I probably won't use, please like, subscribe, ring bells, do fun little dances to try to get YouTube to acknowledge my existence. I appreciate those. I've got seven subscribers. Thank you. I love you. You're awesome. Okay, so I went into these little envelopes. I love my envelopes. This one is the pinky one. Now, a lot of these pinks are very soft. It's not quite as deep and strong because this is the Dark Botanical set is very deep. It's the black. This isn't just the black that makes it dark. It's also dark and full round colors. I did like that one though. It's got again the same rich, plummy sort of pinks you can see in the book. These ones I pull out here also have that same level of pink, dark pink. And I found a bunch of little ones that were hiding in the middle, so they got to go on top. Again, not all of these get used, but I was trying to pull out enough that I could really easily play with it and kind of make it work. I wanted to have it, I want it to look nice. I'm going to use this all week. This could be a very interesting week in my life. I want my planner to be pretty. This fits nicely. Is it going to stay there? Probably not. Let's be honest. You know it's not going to stay there. I'm going to do something else. Oh, already moved. There we go. This one. So there were these stickers I wanted to use in the book that I saw in the first flip through, and they are really cool. They're very long quotes. There I am. They are an entire 3 block. So I started attaching things pretty early in this one because I'm like, I need to just pull stickers and so this has to go down. So yeah, I was testing. I've never used a sticker quite this size. It is an entire day. So all 3 of those blocks all the way vertically down. I wanted this tape and I think I chose another tape. Did I choose another tape? No, I didn't get the tape out of here. I was looking for a red or a dark pink again to go with the stickers. And then I remembered, no, not that one. Past Becky, it's not in there. Check again. There you go. There's the ones you use. We'll take them out. Don't make us wait. She's very slow, this girl. So yeah, so I go in here after some of these really fine line ones. They're like pinstripes tapes, and I really like them for some projects. I think they work out well here. I do find I have to be careful with them. So yes, this is me deciding, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and it's the glue tape time. Then I decided not to do that there because I actually put a bit of glue. You'll probably see my fan get stuck to the page a few times there. I actually had to put a sticker there. I put extra glue tape onto the page. Do not learn from my mistakes, children, and do not do your gluing on top of their finished product. Alright, so I decided to do these. So I wanted to know. So I had to put this on the weekend. It's basically going to take up the entire weekend. This tape has really neat botanical drawings on it. It loves to wrap in circles. But it does have words on it. And most of the words go the direction I'm putting it on. Which is why it looks almost like I'm doing it a little awkwardly where I'm trying to go up instead of I usually go down. That's because of the direction the tape itself is going. But I feel it works well. I didn't want a super dark tape because a super dark tape, of course, would probably overdo it with the amount of black background stickers I'm going to put on here. And then, of course, I'm going to write all over it during the week, and it's just going to get more and more full of things. So, stickers. Wait, this on stickers. Tape time. So yes, our familiar vertical pattern where I do it my weekends and then I stick it on the other end just because I like symmetry. It feels closed. I don't know what was all over my book. You'll see me brushing things off. I think it came out of one of the packages or something. There was just like this random, almost like eraser stuff all over the book. I'm like, guys, I'm working here. What you doing to me? And snip. Lovely. Very nice. Good job, Pastor Becky. Okay. So, I'm going to put those aside and I'm going to use this sticker. Sticker's all about growth and using time, but as you see, it's really long. I put it in the middle here. Let's be honest, I'm writing nothing on this weekend. I don't use my weekends a lot anyway. I tend to be too busy doing things on my weekends. I can make this work for my weekend recording. So I'm now looking for, these are great stickers that are they're like horizontal sticker tape type look things. But of course, again, because it is made by Happy Planner, it fits. So it's got a 3-box one and a 2-box one. There was the one I used, and there was one that was a little busier. It was like a little further away, so the flowers were smaller and it was a closer motif. But I decided on the slightly bigger one. Again, there's a lot going on, especially by the time I finish up. I didn't want to push it over the edge. It's tape time. So I had picked a color here. So if you notice those, there was a light pink and this mid pink I'm using. And there was also a red. I could have used the red, and that would have brought out the red in the poppies. But I used the pink, which brings out the dark pink there's several dark pink flowers as well. Either color would have been 100% valid, but they would have had different feelings, and that's it. So I've decided to go for the dark pink. Again, I misplaced this one like 3 times. There we go. We'll just put it that way and cut it off. Where I've got like the background behind the paper I put behind the long sticker. It's in there because it has those pinks in it. Pull up the bit I cut off. Oh no, pull it up so I can cut it off. There we go. Much better. So I wanted to be in the pink zone for this. And stickers. So now this is sticker placement. You're familiar with this. Those. I'm like, there's no room for these anymore. I really like the way these poppies and tulips play with the dark botanicals. They really work well. And as I'm putting it together, I'm like, I want more. I want to pull the shininess across. I do wish they were the same metallic. I didn't notice until later. The one I end up using on the left is like a copper, and the one in the long is like a gold. I haven't run into a lot of that in the books where there's a bunch of different metallics unless it's really obvious. There was one I got a while ago that was a color story one, and like every 4 or 5 pages was its own set, and that set went together. So yes, we have different metals, but that's okay. We get around that. So I decided when to use one of these. I didn't know which one I was going to use yet. I'm reading them. I'm literally reading them. I know. I'm sorry. We make scintillating YouTube content here. just amazing. So I kind of want to use one of those in the corner with this. Like if I put it down, then I can put one of those over there in that hole. It'll be great. And then I start thinking. And I'm doing a lot of thinking in this one, trying to get it to line up. Oop. So I really liked the top and bottom I put on last week. So here's the thing while we're doing this thing. Last week, I really like how the weeks came out. Especially in my horizontal planner. I think things went really nicely. My unicorn weeks were fun. And so I sat down to do these weeks. And I needed to actually think of something that I could do that was different. Because I don't want to do the same. You're going to notice I like similar things. It's my book. It's going to look like that. Deal. But I have occasionally noticed almost a paralyzation when I'm going into it when I've really liked the week before. When I've done what I really like, I think it's come out well, and I want to make sure that I'm, doing my best and it looks great and I really like it, and then I look at the next one and I'm like, well, damn, I'm not going to do that well again. And I do have this problem where I'll just sit there for a bit and go, It's part of why I chose the book. So you see me moving that over from where I had it originally. Part of that is, so I switched these. That sticker's straighter, so it's better beside the menu. And this sticker's going to go in the corner to cover where I put the glue dots. Because sometimes you have to make aesthetic decisions, and sometimes you have to make practical decisions. And the practical decision here was that glue, you can actually see it a little bit. It's kind of blue. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not playing that game. So, and about here, I have an idea. To help blend the different metallics, we're going to pull in a third metallic. This works. Trust me. To put some lovely leaves. Just to kind of add interest to these stickers. So I really I had a bunch of these in the Sophisticated Florals book you've seen before, that are these like clear line drawings of botanicals, either leaves or flowers, and they're awesome. And I use them a lot in conjunction with the other stickers. So I put them in places like this, and then I put this sticker's going to go on top. I use them all over the place, and I really find it adds so much depth. So one of the things when we do a lot of layering in art is, I went to art school at some point many years ago. One of the things you want to do is create a feeling of depth. If everything's on the same plane, it looks kind of like a kid's drawing. If you look at a child's drawing, you will notice that, and I'm like, oh wait, I have to go this way. You will notice that everything seems to be in one area of the picture. There's nothing happening behind it. And we're not working with perspective and all that jazz here. Watch Becky do things with her stickers already on her fingers. You get good at this. So to create a feeling of depth, that's what the paper behind the black sticker is doing. It is there. It is interesting. It's adding detail. But because it is softer, it is adding a feeling of depth. It is something behind. So, and we're not doing like 3-point perspective, so you don't have a feeling you could walk into this. But you do have a feeling that it is not all immediately on this one plane, and there's no space anywhere in it, around it, or anything. We as humans like this feeling. It actually prevents almost like a claustrophobic feeling. Looking for my circles. I actually slightly misplaced that tulip one. It should have been slightly lower, but it's okay. It works out. Choosing my saying. We're going to talk about growth, because the other one talks about growing too. So I'm like, okay, we'll grow. Well, damn it. This is not exactly where I want it. Over here? No. Here. Here. Maybe here. And we decide on here. It's not bad. I should have done that sticker. If you watch me in the positioning phase, I had it a little bit lower. And I think that worked a lot better. This is me remembering to take the edge off the paper so I don't be driven slowly nuts about it sticking out all week. There we go. And I'm like, it's so close. It's almost done. We're missing something. Something's missing. Is it this? No, that really doesn't go. It could go. The poppies are there. There's poppies present, but it's just slightly wrong color story. We're very bold on this page, and it's the level of bold, so the amount of color. So I've stayed mainly in the warm tones. We've got oranges and reds and pinks, but each color is very strong. So you end up with a more cohesive look. Whereas if I threw in a front piece that's pastel, it might be like, what? Like we've only got like one pastel item, really ignoring the leaves. And it is very much a backdrop depth providing piece. Wow, why do I make myself say these words? So these are very fun. These are Botanicals in the same set, right? They're the ones that match. But they're the clear backed stickers. So they're like the green ones you saw me put, the leaves and things you saw me put on. And I decide to use them in the center. Poor Wednesday and Thursday. It wanted to be there. That is where it wanted to be. So that is where it gets to go. And here. And then I kind of like what I decided to do here is I grabbed two more different ones. The tulip that's in the long sticker, and then something with a little bit leafier, I think. Yeah, that one. More of an alum-y thing. And I put them lower. So when the book is together, there's almost, I don't know what is causing that, the color shift. There's almost a cascade, you see, where it kind of falls down the middle, which I really enjoy. So I decided that my extra things should be in red this week, just to bring in the poppy color more and not pink. I think pink would have pushed the reds out a bit because we have so much pink going on. And one more thing. There we go. And then I think put it in the book. I like this one. I think it's really warm. And that's good and flowery, so I can feel like it's not midwinter. It's me. Oh, I always forget. I'm like, oh wait, put it in the book. Put it in the book. I always forget that. Anyway, have a lovely night, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. I love you.